All right, it is Chris Aiken right back here on the Classic Metal Show with another update. Max Explosion just finished up. That's what happens when you put three really, really accomplished professional musicians together. Don't you think, Neeley?
Yeah, absolutely. A surprise. Three, as you said, accomplished musicians put together. Max Explosion, of course, that features Chris McCarville on bass and vocal, and BJ Zampa on drums, both rhythm section of House of Lords at one point.
Yeah, no doubt.
And then, of course, Chris is a bassist and backup vocalist for Dokken currently.
Right.
And their guitarist.
Jimmy Bell.
Yeah, Jimmy Bell.
Jimmy Bell, who's from House of Lords as well, isn't he?
I believe so.
Yeah.
So just a hot trio.
Dude, that was fucking smoking hot, man.
And they got a great stage presence, great interaction with the audience.
Right.
Great band to see. I'm glad I got a chance to see them.
And most important, they were smart enough to give us a shout-out, so there it is. Nice work, man. Nice. Thank you. Excellent set, dude. Excellent. Very cool. That, of course, was Chris McCarville. Just walked by, so shook his hand.
Stuff,
we'll catch the others probably when they come off, but excellent set.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I can't wait to, if they put something out. I don't believe they have any official releases, per se.
Right.
But they are working on that, and I do believe that they're going to be performing at Rocklahoma in a few weeks. So,
very cool.
So you'll hear a little more about that in the near future on the CMS podcast.
Absolutely. Well, dude, speaking of festivals, so I got a fan of ours gave me a tour update from M3. Are you interested?
Yeah, that wasn't a big bill for me this year. It just didn't seem like anything that I was interested in personally.
Okay.
So what did you hear?
Well, let's put it before we even go there. What do you think I heard?
It didn't go well.
You would be correct, sir.
The bill was very weak. They didn't have a good headliner. A lot of B-rate bands. I heard, this was old news, but LA Guns, I think they didn't play it because they didn't get a good set time.
Right.
And there were problems with it. And as with any of these festivals, I think money is always an issue.
Sure. Well, according to our fan Jason Bent, who was the guy that wore the No Fake Rat t-shirt
right.
back in the day.
Yes.
Man, that dude could play some fucking drums and guitar. That was a guitar player, right?
What's that?
It just walked by. That was a guitar player, right? Yeah, Jimmy Bell.
Right.
I don't know who anybody is. I just know they kicked ass. But no, according to our friend Jason, M3 that's supposed to hold 20,000 yesterday did $5,000.
Yeah, I believe that.
And he was saying that today there's so few people there that the staff outnumbers the fucking people.
Well, it wasn't a strong bill. There weren't a lot of great players on there. They were more support acts than they were headliners. And I think they tried to go cheap this year, and it just didn't work.
Well, they went cheap, and they lost.
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah, we'll get into it. I'm not going to read the email right now. I'm sure we'll get into it next week. And I did invite him to call next week because he said right at the beginning, he's like, plan on calling if anyone gives a solitary shit. So,
well, last year was a pretty strong bill. Rat headline,
right?
And Warrant, Great White, Dokken, some of the lesser bands like Vixen.
Junkyard was on it last year.
Junkyard, Vane was there.
Yeah.
So it Warrant. It was a really good bill. I mean, it was a cavalcade of '80s bands that you would expect, but this year. This was all like the second and third tier 80s bands, and it's not enough to bring in an audience.
Well, I find it hard to believe that 20,000 people wouldn't go out today with the Marshall Tucker Band as the headliner.
Or to go see Faster Pussycat.
Yeah.
Just don't see it.
Just a bunch of ick, man.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't worth it to me even to think about making a trip over. I'm glad I went last year. I think that was a good bill.
Right.
I had a good time last year, but this year when I heard the lineup, I was just like,
Oh, we had better plans anyway.
Oh, yeah, we're here.
I got to admit, dude, I am fucking exhausted.
It's an exhausting weekend.
I've been talking to people like in the bar and stuff, like when I've been walking in there to like take a piss or whatever. Everybody has the same feeling. Just, wow, do I want to go to sleep?
Yeah, well, it's a long weekend.
It is, but fun. And even Andrew, when I was talking to Andrew, he even said, yeah, I don't know about 3 days.
Yeah, 3 days is a long time.
It's a long fucking time, but
yeah, I agree.
But yeah, this has been fun. I guess who's up next? Shotgun Wedding or Shotgun Sympathy?
Shotgun Wedding.
Shotgun Symphony, not Sympathy.
Wasn't that the band out of Cleveland?
Cleveland,
Shotgun
yeah.
Wedding?
Shotgun Wedding.
Yeah, Shotgun Symphony.
Shotgun Symphony.
Yeah.
You sticking or you getting the fuck out of here?
After this, I'm gonna pack it up and head home.
I don't blame you. I think I might in a little while myself. So.
All right. Well, it's been great so far. We had some nice guests here on the show with Chris stepping in, as well as Jack Frost, as well as Andrew McNeice.
Man, let's not forget Lynn Allen.
Yeah, Glenn Allen. A few CMS fans who showed up out here. So overall, no complaints on my part.
Mine either, man. We did I think I looked at the numbers and we did 17 or 18 updates. So that's if you break that down, that's like 2 CMSs.
Yeah, that's a solid weekend.
Yeah, so anybody that wants to complain during the week that we didn't give you enough content, eat a bag of rotting cunts, you fucks.
All right, well, Chris and I will be back next Saturday.
Yes.
We will be in the Studio B together live.
That's right, wow.
So
another oddball show.
Yeah, it'll be an oddball show, but it'll be the return of Judge Aiken.
That's right.
And perhaps some Indian Tales, but who knows?
And we might do our first ever YouTube version of Judge Aiken. Since you're going to be there, you could probably tell me
It'll be Judge Aiken's court.
And I'll set up the whole YouTube so that we could pop the girl's picture up while I'm judging.
Excellent. Excellent. All right, well, that should be fun.
Yeah. So
I say
let's get the fuck out of here.
All right, well, again, I want to send a shout-out to Andrew McNeice and Melodic Rock for inviting the Classic Metal Show out to be a part of this.
Right.
And if they do it again next year, who knows? Maybe
I'll come back.
Maybe he'll allow us to step in and be a part of it as well.
Right. Well, and dude, I cannot say enough. I said it to Andrew, but I think you probably agree with me on the sentiment. A guy could not have treated us higher class.
Absolutely.
Man. I mean, top of the line with the hotel accommodations and letting us do whatever we wanted to in here and get up on stage whenever we wanted to.
Right.
And just a class act, man. So very much appreciative of Andrew for the weekend.
Excellent. All right, well, we're going to get out of here unless you're going to do any more updates tonight.
No, fuck that. I'm packing my shit up and going.
We are done for the weekend.
You're taking my plug. I got to go.
All right, well, we'll be back next Saturday. So this is Neeley along with my good friend
Satan McFuckhole.
Live from the Melodic Rock Fest 5 at the Home Bar in Arlington Heights. We'll see you next week.
Bye, kids.